Top Gear has come out and pretty much slammed the new Tesla Model 3 Performance for its lack of a transmission, or I should say a fake transmission. It doesn't have one of those fake things. It doesn't have fake engine noise. And apparently it's too heavy, even though it weighs the same as its rivals. My family history is predominantly from the UK, right? My dad was born in the UK. My other side of the family, they're from the UK. My granddads, both of my granddad's sides, they're both from the UK. But I'm kind of embarrassed about UK journalism lately. I mean, I just watched 3 Model 3 Performance videos, and the things that they're saying, I mean, no one in the comment sections agrees with any of those comments. Here's what they've said about the new Model 3 Performance. And you know what? It kind of contrasts strongly with what American journalists are saying. American journalists, they're not saying this stuff. It does make you wonder. I mean, is the lack of sunlight in the UK, is that affecting people's testosterone levels? I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, we need to be hyper aggressive, testosterone fueled guys. But I am saying I think there's a few mental issues with some of these UK journalists. And I'm talking Top Gear, Auto Trader. The stuff they're saying doesn't add up. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. We've all heard this stuff, right? EVs are too heavy. EVs are too heavy in comparison to internal combustion. Therefore, they're not fun. Well, here's the thing. The latest reviews that I've seen from Top Gear and other YouTubers, they're saying the Tesla Model 3 Performance is too heavy. I don't understand these guys. I mean, we're talking about YouTube channels, guys, with millions of subscribers. I mean, I personally, before I do a review, before I do a video, and I do 8 videos a day, I can at least be bothered to Google something to generally work out if what I'm saying is real or true. The Model 3 Performance, though, it's actually not heavy. I mean, Top Gear, they say, right, the Model 3 Performance, big problem is it's too heavy in comparison to the BMW M3 and other competitors. Now, the Mercedes C63 is the direct competitor car to the BMW M3. The BMW M3, it weighs about 30 kilograms less than a Tesla Model 3. 30 kilograms. So what? I mean, the Tesla Model 3 is too heavy because it's 30 kilograms heavier. Well, actually, that's not even true, because once you start to put fluids in, you put gasoline in the vehicle. Once you start to put in all the other fluids the vehicle needs, well, then there's going to be zero weight difference between a Tesla Model 3 and a BMW M3. They both weigh about approximately 1,850 kilograms. Now, here's the thing. I went and had a look at some reviews of the Mercedes C63, which is obviously the performance version of the C-Class. That's about 150 pounds heavier than the Tesla Model 3 Performance, but there were no complaints about its weight. Anyway, the next criticism of the Tesla Model 3 was the sound. They say it doesn't have the fake noises from, say, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or the Porsche Taycan. There's other vehicles that have fake noises. Now, I kind of equate these noises with farting. I see that the fake noises, to me, it's like hearing a fart noise, like a, you know, someone's literally farting, and that's how you hear the exhaust. Often exhausts literally sound like a fart to me. I don't really understand the appeal of the fake noises. I think the whole point of an high-performance electric car is you don't have to listen to that noise. Instead of listening to these noises, you can listen to an audiobook or some beautiful music, or you can listen to the sound of your favorite podcast or whatever that may be, or even just have a conversation where you can hear each other perfectly. To me, fake sounds are a complete joke. And criticizing the Tesla Model 3's lack of fake sounds is bizarre. Instead, journalists from the UK should be saying, you know what one of the greatest things about this car is? It's one of the fastest cars you can buy. It's got the best value for money performance, and you don't have to listen to a noisy engine. Anyway, the final thing that I noticed is journalists from the UK, Top Gear and Auto Trader and a few other videos, they've said that the lack of a fake transmission like that you can see in, I believe Lexus have it, Hyundai have it now, These fake transmissions, they say you need to have fake transmissions, otherwise it's just doesn't give you that real emotional feeling. So guys, do you think in 10 or 20 years, people will want a fake transmission in their electric car? Will that be a thing, or will that be a gimmick? I think it's a gimmick. I think there's no real value to a fake transmission other than adding something else to brake. Now, as much as people don't currently like Elon Musk, a lot of people, it's still wise that he said the best part is no part. Like, why would you put a part into a car that's doing absolutely nothing, that can just be another thing that can wear out? Anyhow, US journalists don't appear to have been criticizing the Model 3 performance for these so-called problems. Now, obviously, weight, it's not a problem because it's the same as its competition. Sound and transmission, a fake transmission, those things are completely subjective. Do you guys agree? Is that a valid reason for the Model 3 to be downgraded from, say, a 9 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10? That's essentially what these journalists are saying. I kind of find it embarrassing hearing some of these comments because people don't seem to agree with it. It's almost like people are making these comments, saying these things because they feel like they need to come up with some critiques. They need to critique why a Tesla or why an electric car can't be the future. It's almost like, I'm curious to know, when we first had gasoline-powered cars, when they first became a thing and everyone was riding around on horses and people started to move towards petrol cars, gasoline cars, and some people EVs, did they at the time, did they want fake noises of horses neighing, like whinnying and making noises, or, leaving messes on the ground? I thought, they would have left all that stuff behind. But maybe they didn't. Maybe they were trying to, play those noises into your car while you drove. Thanks for watching.